There are plenty of things to consider when you're looking to set up your company in Dubai. Many different elements in the process that you have to make sure you're doing correctly. And in this video, we'll be going over what you need to know before setting up a business in Dubai. If you don't know me already, my name is Cheyenne Nasiri. I'm a partner consultant at GenZone Consulting, where we specialize in exactly that, helping individuals establish their companies in Dubai, obtain residency visas, open bank accounts, everything from A to Z. So if you're looking to do the same thing, be sure to book a call with the link in our description. Now, jumping into exactly what you need to know before setting up a business in Dubai. Number one, what type of business to establish? What type of business do you have? Do you need to set up a mainland company or a free zone company? Now, if your business is doing physical trade and you're trading goods and services, and you're also planning to do that within Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, all around the mainland in the UAE, then you likely need a mainland license. Some examples of that would be holiday home companies managing properties around Dubai, a cleaning company that's cleaning properties or cleaning homes around Dubai, a retail store or a clothing store or a shoe store that's going to be physically located and have physical branches around the United Arab Emirates or Dubai, or even a restaurant that's doing physical trade within the mainland of the UAE. So if you're trading physical goods or you're doing physical services in the UAE mainland and you don't want to be restricted to a single free zone, then you likely need a mainland license. Now, on the other hand, you have a free zone trade license. This is perfect for individuals with remote businesses or online businesses that do trade completely online or provide their services completely online. For example, if you're a marketing firm or a consulting firm or an e-commerce business where absolutely everything is done online or most of the business is done online, then a free zone license would be good for you. Now, the best part about this is that free zone businesses do not need a physical office. You're not required to have a physical office in the UAE. You'll have a unit lease agreement from your free zone, which is essentially your virtual address, which is good enough to open a business bank account. Now, touching on that point, another thing to mention, if you're going for the mainland license, you are required to have what's called an ajari or a rental space, which is a physical office in the UAE mainland. Now, the next thing to consider before setting up your business in Dubai is your timelines and actually planning your stay or planning your trip in Dubai. Now, how long will you stay in Dubai? If you're going with a firm like us, like GenZone, we have various options. We have VIP options to cut your trip down to a couple of days, if not just 1 week. The standard time though is around 2 weeks. It shouldn't take longer than 14 days to complete absolutely everything from your residency visa processing, your medical and biometrics appointment, your bank account opening, receiving your bank cards, and being able to operate. Now, here's what the typical timelines should look like step by step. If you're setting up a free zone company, within 3 to 5 business days, you should be able to receive all of your incorporation documents. Your company should be registered in Dubai. You should then apply for your entry permit, your e-visa, which does take another 3 to 5 business days. You'll then use that entry permit to enter the country and arrive to the UAE. And once you've entered the country, you'll do your medical and biometrics appointment with us. It's a VIP appointment. It's one visit to complete both your medical and your biometrics appointment. Your residency visa should be issued in the next 2 business days of you being inside the country, and your Emirates ID should be delivered to you after that, the following 2 to 3 days of being inside the country. After that, we'll use your Emirates ID to open your personal bank account with one visit to our advisor at Emirates NBD. He'll open your checking account with multiple currencies, a credit card, you'll receive a checkbook, and everything you need to access banking within just one visit. And then we'll apply to open your online banking, which takes around 3 business days to get approved and opened, and the cards will be delivered to you. So overall, we are able to complete everything in the fastest time, being 20 days, but on average, 30 days. So it's very important that before setting up, you're able to plan everything ahead of time and make sure you're able to plan your stay correctly so everything can be completed on time. Of course, if you work with us, we'll work through that with you to make sure everything goes to schedule. Now, the next thing you have to look at is the costs to establish. Depending on the type of business you have and the type of business you're looking to establish, of course, it's going to have different costs. A simple business versus a very complex business that may require additional approvals will have different costs, but on average, it's very important to work with a firm that's going to be very transparent with the costs, and they can outline the company license costs, their costs, the banking costs, and everything line by line, which we of course do for you. So once you book a call with us, we're able to go over that with you to show all the costs line by line and exactly what to expect. Now, what you need to know after the costs is what you can expect in terms of renewals or maintenance costs. The way that business licenses work here in the UAE and in Dubai is that you need to renew your business license every single year. If you don't get a multiple year license, you have to renew it every single year to keep your business active and keep your residency visa and keep your bank account open and have everything operational. So again, if you book a call with us, we'll send you a proposal which also includes those renewal costs and the maintenance costs to keep your business open and active. Now, the next thing you have to look at is your obligations as a business here in the UAE. Now, one of the obligations, like I mentioned, is your renewal costs, but another obligation to mention is your corporate tax registration and your corporate tax filing. Now, this is something new, like we mentioned on the channel before. You do have to register for corporate tax and you do have to file your corporate tax filing every year. Now, at GenZone, we have an in-house tax and accounting team that can also assist you with this to make sure that you meet all of your obligations, you're doing all your filings on time, you're doing all your registrations on time, and you don't miss anything. And of course, once we register your business, we can establish a call with our head of tax and accounting where you can go into detail with the tax and accounting packages that we offer to best assist you. Now, the next thing to consider, especially if you're going to relocate to Dubai with multiple people, is what type of residency visas should I get for those other individuals? Now, this depends on who you're going to be sponsoring. Now, if it's a business partner, you'll just get them an employment visa under your company. If it's a spouse and, if it's someone you're married to, you can get them a dependent visa under your own visa. If it's your child, you can also get them a dependent visa under your own visa. But if it's your girlfriend, for example, you'll have to get them an employment visa under your company since you are not yet married. Typically, whoever you may want to sponsor that you do not have a relation with, you'll sponsor under your company with an employment visa. And whoever you'll have a relation with, whether it's a spouse, a parent, a child of yours, you'll sponsor them as a dependent under your own visa. And sponsoring under your own visa, that also requires some attestation of documents. For example, if you want to sponsor your wife, you're required to attest a marriage certificate. If you want to sponsor your child, you're required to attest their birth certificate, both in the home country and in the UAE. So those are other things to keep in mind. So those are some points that you need to know before setting up your business in Dubai or before relocating to Dubai. If this video was helpful at all, be sure to subscribe. We do have a full guide on how to set up your business and relocate to Dubai, which you can watch right here. If you're looking for additional assistance, if you're looking for us to do the process for you, be sure to book a call with the link in our description, and our team at GenZone will be glad to assist you.